Bahubali 2 The Conclusion. Indian സിനിമയുടെ ചരിത്രത്തിൽ തന്നെ ഇത്രയധികം ആന്റിസിപ്പേഷനും എക്സൈറ്റ്മെന്റും ക്രിയേറ്റ് ചെയ്ത മറ്റൊരു ചിത്രം ഉണ്ടായിട്ടുണ്ടാവില്ല. തുടക്കത്തിൽ ഈ ചിത്രം ഒരു സൗത്ത് ഇന്ത്യൻ ഫിലിം മാത്രമായിരുന്നു. പക്ഷേ ഇന്ന് ഇതൊരു ഇന്ത്യൻ സിനിമയായി മാറിയിരിക്കുകയാണ്. ആൻഡ് ടുഡേ വി ആർ ലക്കി ടു ഹാവ് വിത്ത് us ടീം ബാഹുബലി. എനിക്ക് തോന്നുന്നു ജനഹൃദയങ്ങൾ കീഴടക്കിയ ബാഹുബലി നായകൻ പ്രഭാസ് ആണ് ഇവിടെ ഇരിക്കുന്നത്. How do you feel when this 5-year-long journey has finally come to an end?
Yeah, I think I'm still in Bahubali. I didn't come out of it. I don't know when I'll know that I'm out of Bahubali and Bahubali is completely done. I don't know when it'll hit me. Then I think I'll be out of Bahubali.
തനിക്ക് വഴങ്ങാത്തവയെ പോലും കീഴടക്കിയ ശക്തനായ വില്ലൻ റാണ. What about you, Rana? Even you have been in this journey for a long. I was just asking. It's been 5 years. 5 years is not that short. It's a very long time. So, how was your journey through this film?
Well, obviously, the greatest learnings of my life came from this film. I mean, as much as it's become a huge film, it became a great brand. But what really I take back from this film is the experience that I've had with all these fine people, with Mr. Rajmouli, with the entire crew of this film. That's really something that I never forget for the rest of my life.
Oh, nice. എൻ്റെ റൈറ്റ് സൈഡിൽ ഈ സിനിമയിലെ 2 പവർഫുൾ സ്ട്രോങ് ലേഡീസ് ഇരിക്കുന്നുണ്ട്. എനിക്ക് തോന്നുന്നു ഇവരെ അനുഷ്ക തമന്ന എന്ന് വിളിക്കുന്നതിലും എനിക്ക് കൂടുതൽ ഇഷ്ടം ഇവരെ ദേവസേന ആൻഡ് അവന്തിക എന്ന് വിളിക്കാനായിരിക്കും. We would love to call you Devasena and Avantika rather than Anushka and Tammana. So tell me, how has your life changed after doing this film?
Changed. See, once the movie part 2 releases, actually part 1, the kind of reach the movie has, gone to. Any part of India we travel. I've not done anything in Hindi. It's any part of India you travel, everyone knows us as they know the brand Bahubali. They know all of us because of that. That itself is such a big recognition, pan India and actually globally. Actually,
Correct.
And along with it, the kind of I think it's not that you every day get to play a character like Devasena. It's for me, it's like a once in a lifetime character that you get to play, the different shades that it has. So I think in all ways, as a actor playing something playing such a wonderful character, then having the reach that it's gotten. I hope even part 2 has the same reach.
മലയാളികളുടെ മനസ്സ് കീഴടക്കിയ നായിക തമന്ന.
ആകാശത്തിൽ വെണ്ണിലവായി നിന്നെ വിളിച്ചു ഞാൻ. ഇന്ദ്രസദസ്സിലെ സുന്ദരി നിനക്കേ നിനക്കായി പിറന്നു ഞാൻ.
I
I'm still called Avantika by all kids and
Correct,
everybody
correct.
at the airport, and I love that feeling because I think that's what an actor's quest is, that people relate to their characters, people remember their character names, and it's very rare actually that it happens to an actor that, you know, the character that they've played gets so memorable that he's referred to as, he or she is referred to as the character name. In my career, maybe this is one character, maybe one or two more, but that's about it.
ഓ സോ നൈസ്. ആൻഡ് കലാസൃഷ്ടികളുടെ തമ്പുരാനാണ് ഈ സൈഡിലിരിക്കുന്നത്. സാബു സിറിൽ, എനിക്ക് തോന്നുന്നു ബാഹുബലി 1 കഴിഞ്ഞപ്പോൾ ഞാൻ പറഞ്ഞിരുന്നു സാബു സാർ ഞങ്ങൾ മലയാളികളുടെ സ്വന്തമാണെന്ന്. പക്ഷെ ഇനി ഞാനത് പറഞ്ഞ അത് ശരിയല്ല. സാബു സാർ മലയാളികളുടെ മാത്രമല്ല ഇന്ത്യൻ സിനിമയുടെ തന്നെ സ്വന്തമായി മാറിയിരിക്കുകയാണ്. സോ സാബു സാർ, എങ്ങനെയുണ്ടായിരുന്നു ഈ ഒരു ഫിലിം സീരീസ് ചെയ്ത് കഴിഞ്ഞപ്പോൾ?
ഞാൻ വലിയ പടങ്ങൾ ചെയ്തിട്ടുണ്ടായിരുന്നു ഏർലിയറായിട്ട്, ബട്ട് ഇതാണ് ഏറ്റവും വലിയ പടം.
ഏറ്റവും വലിയ പടം.
റോബോ വലിയ പടമായിരുന്നു. ഇപ്പോൾ നിങ്ങൾ ഇവരെല്ലാം പേരെല്ലാം പറഞ്ഞില്ല, അതുമാതിരി എനിക്ക് വിശ്വസിക്കാനേ പറ്റുന്നില്ല. കാലാപ്പനി ഔട്ടാണ് ലോട്ട് ഓഫ് ഫിലിംസ്, ബട്ട് ഇപ്പോൾ ഞാൻ അജയ് ദേവ്ഗൻ്റെ സെറ്റിലും ബോംബെയിലും പോകുമ്പോൾ അവർ സാബുബലി എന്ന് വിളിക്കുമോ. ഐ കുഡന്റ് ഇമാജിൻ ഇങ്ങനത്തെ ഒരു പേര് എനിക്ക് വരുന്നത്. ഇവരുടെ പേരെല്ലാം സിനിമയിലുള്ള പേര് എനിക്ക് അങ്ങനെ പേരുണ്ടാക്കാൻ പറ്റില്ല. ബട്ട് കോളിംഗ് മീ ലൈക്ക് ദാറ്റ്. സോ മേബി I am getting known by this film maybe.
അതുപോലെ തന്നെ ഇപ്പൊ നമുക്ക് ഇവിടെ ഒരാളില്ല, ദ ക്യാപ്റ്റൻ ഓഫ് ദ ഫിലിം SS രാജമൗലി സാർ. സാർ എനിക്ക് തോന്നുന്നു നമ്മൾ സ്ക്രീനിലൊക്കെ കാണുമ്പോൾ ഹി ഈസ് വെരി കാം ആൻഡ് റിലാക്സ്ഡ്. സോ ഹൗ ഇസ് ഹി ഓൺ ദ സെറ്റ്സ്?
See, he has the biggest technicians like Sabu Cyril sir and all. So he should impress Sabu sir. Sabu sir, anything you ask, he can get anything immediately. Suddenly Rajmouli in the morning he says, I want a elephant trunk, 40 feet. And Sabu said, okay. And you know, when he's very lucky to have Rajmouli like Sabu sir and all, because it's so much of set work in the film. Every shot should be created. There's you know, and all this he has a lot of fight, because first part no one knew like how it's going to be, how are people going to like, and it was so much of tension on the first part, but second part everything was planned well and
love's pouring out. അതുപോലെ ഈ എലിഫന്റ് ട്രങ്ക് എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞപ്പോഴാണ് നമ്മുടെ ഒരു കുട്ടി ആനയുണ്ട്. ഈ ബാഹുബലി 1 തന്നെ കുറെ സീൻസ് ഉണ്ട് നമ്മുടെയൊക്കെ മനസ്സിൽ ഇങ്ങനെ എംബെഡഡ് ആയിട്ടിരിക്കുന്ന കുറെ സീൻസ്. അതുപോലെ ബാഹുബലി 2 the one which I like the most is the one in the bow and the elephants, no? Oh God, such an amazing scene.
Yes, the blow on the
one
bow.
The elephant and the bow thing.
Yes.
അത് ശരിക്കും പറഞ്ഞ ആരുടെ ഐഡിയ ആയിരുന്നു? രാജമൗലി സാറിന്റെ വിഷ്വലൈസേഷൻ ആയിരുന്നു ആ ബോ ആൻഡ് എലിഫന്റ് തിങ്?
Actually hats off to him, the way he has thought about this film, the way he conceived the film, and it was his vision totally.
This is the first of its kind. Nobody has ever done anything like this before. So every day what you're doing is being done for the first time, and that excitement will keep any actor, any technician on their toes. And as actors, for the first thing that we look for is trying to doing things that haven't been done before. And one guarantee is what all of us have done in this film, whether it's speaking for the technicians and the actors, is that it has been done for the first time in Indian cinema. So it's all, so that will really keep you on your toes, and constantly see, we are really first movie audiences. We are movie lovers. Now every time you see the things that you do, you walk into a set that's built by Sabu Cyril, a beautiful city like Maheshmati, then you shoot in that, then you go back, once the CG is done, you see something far bigger than all of that. So you constantly keep getting excited. So I guess that's how the excitement kept on going.
What kind of transformation did you see in him from Bahubali 1 to Bahubali 2?
Actually, the best person for that, Prabhas, because he's seen more of a journey with him on a daily basis than us. We went out, did movies and came back.
I know. Yeah. What do you think?
Every day was an experiment. As I told you, Sabusil, like anything you ask, it's big, small, anything, he could get it. Luckily, he was always on the set. So the first part was very, we were like half, yeah, it's strenuous. And we were like half blind. We don't know how people will accept. But after first part, like for Kerala or anywhere, audience accepted it. It was a little relaxing that what we are going, which
in the
way.
right track,
So it was in a right track. So that helped him a lot for second part. But first part, he was like
Totally
very
tense.
tense.
So what are the preparations you had to do compared to your first movie, right? For the second movie, what are the new preparations you had to do?
It was not, for us, it was not like first movie and second movie.
Yeah,
it was
it's
all one movie.
one movie.
So when we started shooting for Bahubali, all of us got trained. Of course, Rana, Prabhas, and the rest of them, the men on a bigger scale. But we had our own, we had to practice, like archery was there. I had to go through archery, then sword fighting.
Okay.
There was a few things to to get the body language right, to get a few things right. We had our own rehearsals.
Exactly the same.
Same
We
thing.
had to train. Of course, I came in 1 year after they'd already finished filming
Okay.
a lot.
Okay.
Out of which some was from the second part, some was from the first part. So when I came on board, I didn't have as much time to prepare as all of them had. I literally had a few days, and but yes, of course, sword fighting was the first thing that I got introduced
And
to.
she did a very good job in that few days.
I tried.
Yeah, I know.
and yeah, so but it was every day and every moment. I think I was so alive on that set because it was just like how Rana said. We were just attempting something for the first time, so you feel that what, there's no reference to this. You are creating something that's completely not referenced. So that was fun. It was a lot of fun.
അത് ശരി. പക്ഷേ ഇതുപോലുള്ളൊരു സിനിമ ചെയ്യുമ്പോൾ, അതായത് ഇത്രയും ഒരു ബിഗ് ഫിലിം ചെയ്യുമ്പോൾ, നാച്ചുറലി അറ്റ് സം പോയിന്റ് നമ്മുടെ എനർജി ഡ്രോപ്പ് ആവോ, വി മൈറ്റ് ഗെറ്റ് എക്സോസ്റ്റഡ് ആൻഡ് ഓൾ. സോ ഹൗ ഡസ് രാജമൗലി സർ കീപ് യുവർ എനർജി ഓർ ബൂസ്റ്റ് അപ്പ് യുവർ എനർജി ഓൺ സച്ച് സിറ്റുവേഷൻസ്?
First, there's no option to lose energy on this film. That's not a choice. I mean,
That's
you don't have that option.
Yeah.
I am tired today does not mean anything. I am tired this month does not mean anything. I have a broken leg does not mean anything.
Okay.
He had a broken shoulder does not mean anything.
Okay.
We have to come back, get our ass back to work.
Okay.
But obviously, I mean, like, see, everything about what that man is doing is so exciting.
I know.
See, he had this really big, great vision. I mean, from the time I probably joined in after Prabhas and Anushka were. See, the idea of this magnificent kingdom that he built, the idea of this world that he built, these beautiful characters that he wrote. Now, the journey that he is so focusedly taking you in, and you just follow it by itself, and then just we feed off his energy. I mean, a lot of us do. Every time he gives out the real exuberance that all of us showcase on screen. That man. So it's really what we picked off from him at a great level.
And at the end of the day, we are shooting, we're showing, telling a story, everything. But to make it, there's real money which goes into it.
I know.
So the producers, the amount of crores they've put into it, I don't think anyone
Hats
can.
off to them
I
also.
don't think any of us can go on set and feel like, oh, I'm bored today. I don't feel like it doesn't work.
I know. It
Doesn't
doesn't.
And they
crores.
always had a smile.
Yeah.
And we used to feel like maybe this is the producer or someone else because he cannot smile like this. For example, some days it was like most costliest day.
Okay.
War was every day was so costly and all, but still always he used to have a smile. And we used to have a small discussion like, is he the producer or someone else?
So he really believed, like, right from the beginning. I mean, he was somebody who constantly kept speaking and believed that he was making an international product. And today it's, I mean, beyond both the films, it's become books, it's become virtual reality films, it's become animated.
It's become a
series.
Bible.
Yeah, I mean, so it's really what a franchise film does. And see, he's really the answer to a Marvel or DC in film, how films like that are made in the West.
Exactly.
So that's really brave men can do these brave things.
I know. And എനിക്ക് തോന്നുന്നു ബാഹുബലി 1 വെച്ച് നോക്കുമ്പോഴത്തേക്കും ബാഹുബലി 2 ഒരു സ്റ്റെപ്പ് ഫോർവേഡ് പോയിരിക്കുകയാണ് ഇൻ ടേംസ് ഓഫ് ബഡ്ജറ്റും ആക്ടിങ്ങും സെറ്റ്സും വിഷ്വൽ എഫക്ട്സും ഒക്കെ. സോ സാബു സാറിന്റെ മുന്നിലേക്ക് എന്തൊക്കെ തരത്തിലുള്ള പുതിയ ചാലഞ്ചസ് ആണ് രാജമൗലി സാർ ഇട്ടത് ഈ സെക്കൻഡ് പാർട്ടിലേക്ക്?
ആസ്കിങ് അബൌട്ട് ഫസ്റ്റ് പാർട്ടിലും സെക്കൻഡ് പാർട്ടിലും രാജമൗളി എന്താ ചേഞ്ചസ് ചോദിച്ചിട്ട്, രാജമൗളിനെ ഞാൻ ഫസ്റ്റ് മീറ്റ് ചെയ്യുമ്പോൾ ഡിസ്കഷൻ സമയത്ത് ഈ കഥ പറയാനായിട്ട് വന്ന സമയത്ത് ആകെ 2-3 നരച്ച മുടി ഉണ്ടായിരുന്നു ഇവിടെ.
ഇപ്പൊ മൊത്തത്തിൽ നരച്ച മുടിയായി,
ഇപ്പൊ ഫുൾ നരച്ചിട്ട് 90% ഗ്രേ. അതാണ് ഡിഫറൻസ് ബിറ്റ്വീൻ ഫസ്റ്റ് പാർട്ട് ആൻഡ് സെക്കൻഡ് പാർട്ട് ഞാൻ കണ്ടിട്ടുള്ളത്. ചേഞ്ച് ഇൻ ഹിം വാട്ട് ഹസ് ഹാപ്പൻഡ് ആക്ച്വലി.
അമരേന്ദ്ര ബാഹുബലിയായ ഞാൻ മകിഴ്മതി പ്രജകളുടെ ജീവനും സമ്പത്തും അഭിമാനവും സംരക്ഷിച്ചു കൊള്ളാമെന്ന് ജീവത്യാഗം ചെയ്യാൻ മടിക്കില്ല എന്ന് രാജമാതാ ശിവകാമി ദേവി സാക്ഷിയായി പ്രതിജ്ഞ ചെയ്യുന്നു.
What do you think was the most difficult part of the filming? Is it that you had to be in that character for so long, or was it the physical strain?
See, it's like physical strain is
Definitely it
must
is
in
there.
the film
Yeah.
for everybody, because he used to wake up by 5 in the morning. Rajamouli should wake up by 4 in the morning. And everybody physically, it is like this film is like you don't need to ask. Everybody has a physical strain. But being in the character was not tough for me. But very interesting part is like it's like, for example, if you want entertainment, we go to movies, we go to museum, we go to exhibition, we go to trekking, we go horse riding. We have everything in the set. So every day it was
Right.
entertaining for us.
Anushka, for you, I mean, your character is very complicated because on one side you have Prabhas as your son. On the other side, you have Prabhas as your husband. So, was it difficult for you to switch from one character to the other character?
It was not shot like in one day, we had
Yeah.
a span. So I remember when we were doing the mother's look, we did that. That was mainly the mother's look. So and then we got to this point. But I used to have a lot of fun always on set,
Yeah.
pulling his leg.
Uh-huh.
We rarely get that opportunity. But otherwise, see, I think once you wear your costume, once you get that look, I think half your job is done with that. When you put on that old makeup and all that, the look itself does half your job. And then with Rajamouli garu, it's always, he's very, very clear what he wants. So it's very difficult not to get into it.
And you have been doing 2 different people like Mahendra Bahubali as well as Amarendra Bahubali. So, which of the 2 is your favorites?
My favorite is Amarendra Bahubali, father character.
The father character. Okay.
Because Shivudu doesn't have boundaries. He can do anything. He can shout. He can do any expression. But father is very designed character. So he's born as a prince, and one day he's going to be a king. For the people he need to think, and the way his mother taught him, like the way he got the greatest teacher, Shivagami, his mother.
Shivagami, yeah.
So he's designed. Everything is designed. The way he goes to the war, the way he thinks, the way he fights, the way he talks, everything is designed. So I like that character. Is a little much tougher than Shivudu, but I mean Mahendra
Shivudu is
Bahubali.
unpredictable, right?
Shivudu is
He's
unpredictable.
very
He's
mischievous
like
and
mischievous, spontaneous. He doesn't know his destiny. He's a destined child. He's going to win. He's going to get hurt, but he's going to climb. If he sees a girl, he'll see the mask. He'll fall in love. He'll climb the mountains which no one ever went. And all he's like, the character is very free. There's no restriction for Shivudu. But Amarendra Bahubali is a very designed character.
ഒരുപാട് കാര്യങ്ങൾ നടന്നിട്ടുണ്ടാവും, not just in the movie, in your personal life also. I think tell us some major things that
I'm not going to reveal personal stories on this.
No,
film.
you're not going to?
It's a very controversial.
Yeah, very controversial stories. Tell us something.
I'm just joking, no.
some major things that have happened in your life, some major changes.
I was
did
pretty
4 birthdays.
Yeah?
We all partied.
His sister got married. His
And
sister had a
my sister had
child.
a baby.
Oh
No,
God!
again, first
this
birthday
time-
also is ready. I think he's ready for the first birthday.
First birthday is done.
First birthday is done.
Yeah, my sister was married. She got
Half the
married.
people
she
of
had a
Bahubali
baby,
set
everything.
got
Yeah,
married.
and half
they
our
all-
staffs are having children.
Yeah,
Half the
yeah.
managers having children, grandchildren, everything.
Oh
So yeah,
God!
it's 5 years. I mean, I started when I was in late 20s. Now I'm 33, so
Yeah,
I'm
last
mid
year
30s now. So it's taken a while.
Yeah, last year got married. Sabusan did one elephant, and it looks so real. It can walk, it can move its head. And it's amazing. We used to go and watch. So these things excited us for 3.5, 4 years.
വീഴുന്നൊരു elephant ഇല്ല.
Elephant,
That was
I-
done. And then even to horse riding ചെയ്യാനായിട്ടും I made some animatronic
Mechanical
horses.
horse.
Oh, those were mechanical horses.
Not always.
Okay, you had
did,
to ride that.
I did, but he gave us better options when in close-ups and all. Because horse is not seen.
I know.
I did ride the horse, but he made an amazing mechanical horse.
അതുപോലെ ഞാൻ ചോദിക്കട്ടെ, ഇപ്പൊ ഈ വൈഡിൽ കട്ടപ്പാക്കിൽ ബാഹുബലി എന്നുള്ളൊരു ഭയങ്കര ഫ്രീക്വന്റ്ലി ആസ് ക്വസ്റ്റൻ ആണ് അല്ലെ? യു കുഡ് സീ ഓൺ വാൾസ് ആൻഡ് ഓൾ പീപ്പിൾ റൈറ്റിംഗ് ഡൗൺ വൈഡിൽ കട്ടപ്പാക്കിൽ ബാഹുബലി എന്നുള്ളത്. സോ അതുപോലത്തെ വേറെ എന്തെങ്കിലും ഫ്രീക്വന്റ്ലി ആസ് ക്വസ്റ്റൻസ് നിങ്ങളുടെ അടുത്തേക്ക് വന്നിരുന്നോ?
I mean, first, everyone's even obviously the great reason of why Kattapakil Bahubali is a question that's obviously asked. And the beauty is you get to hear so many versions of it.
Okay,
Everybody
people
has-
predict some other
they have
things.
their take on it. I think that's the fun part, and it's nice to hear because you feel like they're really involved and they're really waiting for a film.
Correct.
So I mean, so it's been 2 years since the first film came out. It's 2015 and we're in 2017 now. To hold an interest of this, I think that's really, it's imbibed in people's hearts and they really wanted to get a bigger piece of this action. So it's really humbling and very nice to hear.
നാടിന് തീ പിടിക്കും.
നിങ്ങൾ എന്റെ കൂടെയുള്ളിടത്തോളം കാലം ഒരുത്തനും എന്നെ കൊല്ലാൻ കഴിയില്ല മാമ.
If that's the case, Bahubali 3 ending, and if you guys are the main star cast in it, and if they ask you to switch your characters, you're not doing Bahubali again, you're not doing Devasena again, which character would you choose? Rana, which one would you choose?
My orientation doesn't help, but I'd be Shivagami if I could.
Nice. I love that character. അതുപോലെ ഞാൻ ചോദിക്കട്ടെ, രാജമൗലി sir, part 1 he did a cameo role, but how come he's not there in part 2?
I think the continuity problem because he had too much grey hair. We didn't let him. We bought a part 2.
part 2. What about you? Which character would you choose? Rana's character?
Yeah, see, if they do part 3 after 10 years, I'll be Kattappa.
Yeah, depends on when, how long. Yeah, that's the time. Depends on what time.
If I was born as a girl, I'll give option Avantika. If I'm young, Devasena young. And Devasena has an advantage, she can become old also.
I know.
So there's a double advantage in that.
Double
And I can be
advantage.
Shivagami. If
You can't be all the characters.
I
dude.
know, you can't be all the
one.
guys. So that's so selfish.
Say, yeah, it is. I can. Why can't I be? Maybe after 20 years, they're going to come back and say, "You're Kattappa's son." Maybe.
Oh, that will be a bad one, dude.
I know.
Oh, actually, Kattappa doesn't get married, right?
Yeah. അങ്ങനെയൊക്കെ ട്വിസ്റ്റുകളൊക്കെ നമുക്ക്
Never know,
വരുത്താം
by then he
കട്ടപ്പ.
might.
Yeah.
Maybe. Maybe he already got married many
We
years
don't know.
before.
രാജമൗലി സാർ ഇതൊന്നും കേൾക്കണ്ട കേട്ടോ. നമ്മളിവിടെ സ്റ്റാർ കാസ്റ്റ് ഒക്കെ ആയി തന്നെ തീരുമാനിച്ചിരിക്കുകയാണ് പാർട്ട് 3 ജസ്റ്റ് ഇമാജിൻ.
When he grows old, Kattappa.
ഓക്കെ, എന്തായാലും എനിക്ക് തോന്നുന്നു ഈ സിനിമ ഞാൻ നേരത്തെ പറഞ്ഞ പോലെ ആദ്യം വെറും ഒരു സൗത്ത് ഇന്ത്യൻ ഫിലിം മാത്രമായിരുന്നു, പക്ഷെ ഇപ്പൊ ഇത് ഇന്ത്യൻ ഫിലിം എന്ന് പറയാനാണ് നമുക്കൊക്കെ താല്പര്യം. ആൻഡ് ഇപ്പൊ പാർട്ട് 3 വരുന്നില്ല എന്നുള്ളൊരു സങ്കടമുണ്ട്. എന്നാൽ കൂടിയും ഈ ഒരു ആഘോഷത്തിൽ നമുക്ക് എല്ലാവർക്കും പങ്കുചേരാം. വിഷിംഗ് യു ഓൾ ദ വെരി ബെസ്റ്റ് ഫോർ ദിസ് ഫിലിം ആൻഡ് ഫോർ യുവർ ഫ്യൂച്ചർ endeavors. എനിക്ക് വി ആർ ഹോപ്പിംഗ് ദാറ്റ് ഓൾ ഓഫ് യു വിൽ കം ടുഗെദർ അഗൈൻ സൂൺ ഇൻ സം അതർ ഫിലിം. സോ ഓൾ ദ വെരി ബെസ്റ്റ്. ഗോഡ് ബ്ലെസ് യു all. See you all soon. So Jai Mahishmati.
Jai Maheshwari.